This is a public service.
I think that's the guy right there.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's he's in charge of professional standards.
I think so.
Joke, man.
I'll be with you guys in a second.
Oh,
Thanks, man. Hi. I'm trying to follow up on a public records request that I submitted quite some time ago, and I was just wondering if I could get some.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you leave any information so I know what to ask for?
Um,
That you were requesting.
I was requesting text messages, emails
Okay.
from the chief, between the chief and anyone from Social Security Administration and anyone from Federal Protection Services.
Gotcha.
I think I made this request more than a month ago.
Okay. Let me go ahead and check on that because I wouldn't go through here.
Yeah.
But let me go ahead and check on that for you.
Who's the gentleman under Millan? Who's the other?
Do you have Louis Vazquez?
That was it. That was it. Vazquez.
Okay.
I submitted it to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that gives me somewhere to start.
Yeah, I can probably give you an exact date now that you reminded me of his name.
what's your email address? We'll forward it to you.
Mine, I can give you Lieutenant Millan.
Yours.
Is salmons@deland.org.
Like the fish salmons.
Yeah.
S-A-M-M-O-N-S.
SAMMONS.
T. If you need it.
February 16th.
Okay. Let me go ahead and check with him. Okay.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
No worries.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it is.
Get in trouble, like I don't need things, and it's just too much my fault. I don't need them.
And he responded on the 16th and submitted it through the portal.
Do they have a Just FOIA portal?
Yeah.
I am.
He told me
Anything else?
No, sir.
a while ago that I don't know that I mean I've got my question, but
Yeah.
how you doing, officer? How you doing, officer?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing all right. Are you just a regular patrol officer?
Yes, sir.
Or queen?
Are they helping you out?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a identification number?
What's up?
Do you have an identification
Yes,
number?
it's DL 899, sir.
This one I had for you is, I did have a question for you, because he's got some, I can't tell the guy's name, is that you? That's not you.
No, that's not me.
Is that, what's his?
Oh, Leary.
Yeah, Larry's making fun of disabled people, it looks like, gesture hands like, no.
And they were helping you out with a public's request?
I'll put a records request.
that's it.
All right.
So, McQueen, if one of the people came up to you and asked you a question and you didn't know the answer to it, would you make a good faith effort to find out the answer to that question?
Oh, yeah.
The First Amendment of the Constitution, it secures 5 fundamental freedoms to we the people. Do you happen to know what those 5 freedoms are?
Give me 1 second, sir.
Yeah.
I'm still on the call, so 1 second, let me clear this call.
Oh, okay. You said more than 5 words, though. Just. That's fuck, dude. You think he's gonna go look and act like he knows?
No, he's going to put this stuff in here and call on the radio. Someone stole her phone. I'm gonna ask them about the captain and racial stuff. So weird how that thing works.
This thing?
No, the GoPro, it's like the side of it's open
Oh, I took the door off.
and there's a battery pack.
Yeah, well, this is the battery pack.
That's
Because
pretty
put the battery in there and it overheats the shit out of these.
Yeah.
With this thing, it'll play almost forever. It'll play almost until it dies.
Until you have too small of a memory card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for that amount of stuff, they got like a really diverse department, if that stuff is true.
And overly tolerant one if it is. I mean, I can't imagine this guy being okay with something like that. I sure as shit wouldn't be, and I'm a white guy, you know, and I'm not okay with
I get mad when people call me Ginger.
that.
It's like, I can't help how white I am. Hell yeah. America, fuck yeah.
What was that little slippy paper that you pulled out? What was on that?
And it's not for me to discuss with you. I told you I'm on a call right now.
I'd like to make a public records request.
He did say he would help us out earlier.
He did. That is verbatim what he said. Do you need help?
Yeah, he's doing a stolen.
And I verbatimly said I won't help you when I'm done with the call I'm currently in.
Well, why would you ask before you followed up with that? You are having it. You're clearly having the conversation with me.
I think she's coming back up. Is it Captain Williams that's out on leave? I think it is. I heard there's a lot of racial stuff he says. I'm not sure.
All right.
Don't tolerate that.
So I spoke with Lieutenant Millan. He wanted me to give you this website to put your public records request through.
No.
Yeah, no, I've got the confirmation from just FOIA. I mean, this is ridiculous.
So that's the website that he wanted me to give you.
Why?
Well, I
I'm
have.
not sure I.
Is he available to talk?
Yeah, can you ask him to
He was
just?
in the meeting, that's why I called him.
Can I get his record for this meeting, whatever meeting it is, for his calendar?
Okay, give me 1 second.
Just be honest.
I'm telling you everything that's being told to me.
Yeah, just be honest though.
Yeah, read that report that they got going on when it comes out about that captain that's on leave. It's pretty nasty. I'm hearing some of the stuff that's being said. I don't even say those words. How are they going to tell you to go through that? We got to go to the clerk's office and talk to them.
Yeah, no, I mean, I received a request and said has been forwarded to another department to be entered into blah, blah, blah. Once your request is entered in the portal, it will be serviced according to the, so, I mean, I submitted the request clearly right there, you know what I mean? He doesn't get to say, oh, you have to go do this extra legwork.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, you gotta go to the clerk now. That needs to be handled. Maybe do a police report for an unlawful delay. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah?
But they want your name and your shit, so I got it. But
Yeah, these guys have it.
I think he's got David on this side of the, or Cad up here, but they got the screens blocked off for those privacy protections, which is good. That's all you got to do, is block that stuff. Usually reports and stuff like that, when you're creating a report, it takes like 30 to 40 minutes. So he was going to make us wait here for 30 or 40 minutes to complete this report until he clears this call. That's the customer service.
Yeah, it's good to know what help looks like in Deland. Oh, can I help you? I'll wait 45 minutes while I type in this shit that I could clearly type in after I was finished helping you.
Yeah, when I worked, we'd have to clear calls and then write our reports in between getting hammered with calls.
Deland must have a different policy.
Well, I mean, they run wild. That's why this huge investigation is going on with this captain. Salmon T is her email. You know how annoying it is? Like when I'm at work and my assistant's working, I stand over and watch what they're doing. She hates it. She hates it. She's like, can you you go somewhere else? And I'm like, I'm just checking to see what you're doing. Relax. Speaking of that, I gotta put a image in the group so she can do a thumbnail. Ooh, just got sent to me.
Alright, so I was instructed to give you his card, his name, and his email address. You can contact him and set up an appointment to meet with him.
Yeah, I don't set up appointments with you guys anymore because you do what you guys did last time.
That's just
So who's the custodian of records in this department here?
for records.
The custodian of records.
I'm a custodian of records.
Okay, so are you the designee from the clerk?
I was hired by the police department to be a records clerk.
Okay. Yeah, just trying to find, because usually it's posted, because he submitted this already.
But
Yeah,
I don't submit those type of records.
Yeah, so, but what do you do when somebody says, I already submitted a record 2 months ago?
I find out what kind of record it is that you requested and then go to that department.
Okay.
I'm supposed to fill it, and that's what I did.
And they didn't give you any information?
No, sir.
So is there a designee at this department for the custodian of records? The clerk will have to physically,
What are you looking for?
On February 16th, I made a public records request for some emails, some text messages, some private messages. That's it. You know, I'm looking for communication. It seemed like a pretty simple request to me. You know, again, February 16th, you know, I can see,
So what's housed down here in records is what we consider police records, crash reports, incident reports, things like that. We don't house text messages, emails, things like that.
but this is the only window we can talk to anybody at this department, so.
So the access to those type records go through professional standards and ultimately go through over at City Hall because IT handles the electronic databases.
so you're telling me I need to go to City Hall and talk to the clerk?
You can,
No. I know that I can.
okay?
I'm asking if that's what I need to do.
You can do whatever you need to do.
Man, I know that I can do whatever I need to do, right? I'm asking what is the best method for me to actually get the records? I'm looking for some help.
So
I already know that I can walk over there.
that's your point of contact for what.
This is the person that I made the request to 2 months ago.
That's your point of contact for that. I don't handle those records down here. There's nothing I can help you with.
Can we get an officer to do a documentation report for an unlawful delay of a public records request?
If you'd like to fill out a sworn statement, by all means.
Oh, yeah. Give me a statement, we'll work on it and get it and get a case number or something. I don't know what we'll do.
You're right.
And the only thing I was coming to inspect is the phone log underneath his CAD sheet right there. I just wanted to, since it's readily available, just do an inspection on that. It's the brown envelope, right? Keep going. That one right there. Just that one. You hold it up. I don't need to hold on to it or anything like that. Yeah, heck yeah. Let me get that. Thanks, Elsie. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's just, we'll see what goes on here. You want to go over to the clerk and find out if they have the records or anything like that and then do that? What do you want to do? Because you guys set him up with a bullshit court case here with DHS, and he's trying to get that for his discovery and his case coming up, and you guys are delaying it, so that's crazy. Hey, is it the captain that's on leave is Williams?
Yes.
Is he? I was hearing, man, one of the officers told me he was saying some racial stuff. That's pretty dirty.
Not involved in the outside investigator. The investigation's being held by an outside party.
But if you heard him say like,
Well, we reported that.
all right, cool, I appreciate it. Or other racial stuff that goes on. I don't know. I'm just hearing like chimes in the wind. You know how it goes. So
Simple enough.
he's back from lunch. I bet he's taking a shit. All right.
So, hey, Mathis, I got one more question for you. I'm not sure if you remember the last time I was in here. Do you remember the last time I was in here?
You've been in here a couple times, so.
Yeah, well, I only talked to you once, though, I believe.
I was here with you.
Yeah, so I asked you a question when I was here, and you didn't know the answer to it, but I asked you if you'd make a good faith effort to find out the answer to the question, and it was about the First Amendment. The First Amendment, it protects 5 fundamental freedoms. It secures 5 fundamental freedoms to we the people. Do you happen to know what those freedoms are?
Like last time. I'm not gonna sit here and have a legal discussion with you.
Legal.
Oh, you swore to uphold these rights. That's not a legal discussion.
If you'd like to file a report, by all means file it, but I'm not gonna sit here and have a legal discussion with you.
You
Okay.
are a real police officer, right? Do you have your police ID with you? May I see it?
At the end of the day, here's my question.
Why would you have a police ID if you're the only people that look at it? I want to verify you're a police officer, because that sounds weird. They give you that for a reason. You can hide your FL. There you go. All right, looks good. Thank you.
Any further questions?
Nope, that's
Yeah,
it.
Nicholas, I guess my concern comes in where it doesn't take that big of an effort to go to Google and just type in First Amendment of the Constitution. You swore to uphold these rights.
Other than filing your report or anything else?
Yeah, cool, but I wasn't asking a question, I was making a statement.
Okay, you can make a statement.
Well, the statement was to you, though.
Okay.
So you're not interested,
Stand there and listen to your statement.
you're not interested in hearing it? Oh, okay.
I'm willing to help you with everything else. I told you I'm not gonna have.
You're not willing to help, man. None of you guys are willing to help. All you guys are willing to do is obstruct.
Next part, I'm just looking and see if there's anything else. Do you want to run over there and get our clerk? Yes, they just blew it off.